All right, Debbie Noe here again, reflecting on element 2A from the CPSEL, which is a professional learning culture. What steps am I taking to promote trust and shared responsibility in my school? I think anytime you can bring clarity to situations, it helps to build trust. And so we are really focusing on bringing clarity to the proficiencies that we want our teachers to have around our core three. So classroom management, rigor, and data. And so we're getting really real, so to speak, with those proficiencies this year and diving into how do you know that a teacher is proficient? So this month we've been focusing on intellectual prep, for example, and we're really working on collecting evidence. So one of those tasks that teachers need to do is to create an exemplar for their quizzes. So have I seen it? And having them share it with me, and not around a gotcha, but around a, hey, let me check it out so that we can collaborate on it. We can see if we can make it better. I want to share what I'm learning from yours with other people and vice versa. So we've taken what used to be a pretty abstract idea of getting better at intellectual prep and we've broken it down for them. So now teachers who are proficient at that know the things that they need to keep doing. And the teachers who are not proficient, I can tell them exactly, here's what you need to do, and here are some examples of what it needs to look like in order to be proficient. So when it comes time for evaluations, there aren't any surprises, there aren't any gotchas. It's here's where it is, and this is not something that I pulled out of my head. It's something that I have evidence on. As far as how I'm facilitating and supporting the management of diversity within teams, I, as the principal, am working on developing myself as a coach of teachers and a coach of coaches. So, two different hats that I'm wearing. Each of my admin team coaches is really coaching in their area of expertise. And within that, they have teachers at varying levels of instructional expertise. And so we're really working on defining what our vision for excellence is. When we're looking at those proficiencies again, it all comes back to those, and really looking at calibrating the leadership team on what that looks like and how it might look different as you span the grade. So each teacher, as we're going through our intellectual prep proficiencies, is getting an action step based on exactly where they are, and we reflect on those. I meet with my coaches once a week. We sit down and talk over those proficiencies, and we discuss what the next step for the teacher may be. I'm always looking for opportunities to record something that's excellent to share with my team so that they can build from my knowledge. I'm learning along with them most often. And then as I learn with one coach, I bring that to the rest of my coaches as well. And how has educational research supported my school's professional learning culture? I have many leadership books that I love to read and love to refer to. We have a leadership quote every single morning, and we bring that professional learning to our teachers. We're really looking at praising other staff members for their flexibility and their willingness to go out on a limb and learn and put themselves out there. So we bring videos in the morning to huddle. We sometimes, most often it's teachers at our own school, but sometimes it's teachers from another school or organization. So we're very much a researcher of high performing schools. What are they doing that we are not? How can we implement this? How would it look at Navigator so that we can continually improve? When we see something at one of our own schools that is great and innovative and has made a difference in our students' lives, we bring it to our other schools as well through video at our morning huddle. Sometimes it might be a PD at the end. Sometimes it's simply just an email with ideas attached to it. So constantly trying to learn and get better. We also really depend on the expertise of our teachers in sharing that out and giving teachers opportunity for leadership by involving them in professional development days and trainings that we do on a weekly basis so that we can expose them to leadership, but also bring their learning to the greater staff. So lots of ways that we are developing that professional learning culture at Navigator. I still feel like this is a big work in progress for me, but I feel like this year, really focusing on our school priorities and tying it back to that is helping me to get a clearer vision of it. So thank you. Have a good day.